A man who thinks in decades is dangerous. So what does this quote suggest? This quote suggests that we need to think not just 1 year ahead, not 2 years, but 10, 20 years ahead of us. Why? Because this is our future and we want to, have a vision for what we want to do in the future, and not just, follow what society, our parents want for us, as really following others and meeting their expectation and just being sad with life. That's boring, and we don't want to have such a boring life. We want to have our own expectation of ourselves and destroy it, crush our expectation, do excel. So we need to think ahead of the competition. So this is the importance of setting goals. Okay, so first of all, we need to have the main goal, like a mission that you must accomplish. It's a lifetime goal. It's something that is very big, very ambitious, something that you think that's impossible to do, like something very big that you never thought you could have done, but we will make it a reality. So I want you all to have, first of all, split your life into a few areas, a few sectors. Like for me personally, I put fitness, self-improvement, studies, and my social life and connections. So, and then also business and finance. So first one is fitness. What is my main vision, the goal that I want to achieve in my life? Let's say build a extremely amazing physique that is top notch, 10 out of 10 body. So, and then for my self-improvement, it is to only do good habits and try to remove all the bad habits. And then the third one, which is social life, and studies. So studies is definitely getting 90 rank points for JC, and then maybe getting first class honors in uni if I go to uni. It depends, but we need to think ahead what will happen and what might not happen, so we must always take that to account. And another one, which is social life, so meeting new friends, having a good friend group, having a future wife, a family, all this stuff. And then the last one, which is studies, which is finance, money. So what's my really main goal is, to be honest, 8 figures a year. To me, I think that sounds impossible, shit bro, that's a lot of money. But there's another quote that sums it up: we shouldn't aim too low, because if we aim too low and reach it, we won't feel happy. But when we reach high but we don't make it, it's still higher than the lower goal, and that's really good enough. So you're not setting the bar, always set the bar higher than you can. Be ambitious, why not? There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. So that's my ambition, 8 figures a year in the future. So now we have our so-called lifetime goal. We will break it down into yearly goals, and then once you do that, you make it to monthly goals. Monthly goals, you make it to weekly goals. Weekly goals, you make it to daily goals. Because we have to focus on the present. Because if you always think about the future, thinking ahead into the years ahead, you'll just be stressed. You will be not very, it won't be very clear, because it's like a mist. Just say we are in a storm and we can't really see what's ahead, but we know what's ahead. Just say a house we need to get to, a place, a destination, but we can't see the journey ahead. The only thing we can see is the next step we take. We only can see that, so we should focus on that and focus on our energy on the daily actions that will take us slowly but surely to the destination that we always want to achieve. So let's say for fitness, it might be just going for a run daily, light run, making a habit of exercising, just so simple stuff. And then you build a habit, and then your growth will be exponential. So just say for studies, you're studying 30 minutes a day and slowly increasing once you get comfortable with it. So this is how you truly progress with goals. And make sure to really keep track and not like just forget about your goals, just write them down. You need to really put them in your face. Like for me, I have a lot of sticky notes around really telling me like, okay, this is your goal, this is your mission, this is what you must do, and you're going to commit yourself to it. Like, so that's how you should get started with goals. But yeah, I do think that goal setting is very important, because even though yes, a lot of so-called self-help books, people say like focus on the system, the journey, embrace the journey, you still need to have a destination, because without a destination, you don't know where you're going. Like, let's say you say, I'm just going to give my best effort in studies. You study hard and then you give your best effort. Then you're like, okay, this is my result. But are you really pushing yourself? Like, are you really giving your best effort? Because just say you're aiming for full marks, I think you're putting much more effort than just saying I will do my best. So always have a target that it seems out of reach. Like just say for my O-levels, to be honest, I think that during my prelims I only got 12 points. So but then now I say I want to get 6 points. Yes, it seemed out of reach, and then I put in much more effort, because I know like shit, I need to work harder. I can't like keep doing what I'm doing, because if I do what I do, I'll just get what I got, which is 12 points, and I do not want that. So now I'm aiming for full marks, A1 for everything, and I just have to put in so much more effort. And just say even if I don't reach that goal, I get a score a bit lower than that, it's still improvement. So you always got to set your bar extremely high and just work and do your best. Not because if you don't have a goal and you say you are doing your best, you aren't really pushing yourself, because there's no competition with yourself. There's nothing to look forward to. There's nothing to really like push yourself to work harder. Nothing nothing that really drive you to push yourself harder and work harder for it. So this is the importance of goal setting, and I do hope that you'll implement what I taught you about goal settings, and you could set goals for yourself and work towards them. Okay, remember that with the right mindset, discipline, work ethic, and belief in yourself, faith, you are destined for greatness. Peace.